My name is Emilia, Emi. I am Ecuadorian. I am 29 years old and I am currently living in Berlin, Germany, with my husband, Anish, who is Indian. And we recently got married under the Indian tradition. It was November last year. So we are living here in Berlin already since 2021. And we basically have a life divided into at least three different countries. And also we have to deal with languages differences, cultural differences. So Anish was visiting December 2018 and I moved to Germany in September 2020. So yeah, almost 2 years. And yeah, it was not an easy thing. Like we didn't really know that it was going to take that long. But I would say that also we knew that it was not going to be that easy, especially because for me, I had the idea of studying a master's in Europe. But my idea was always maybe Spain because of the language facility. But Germany was not really in my mind, to be honest. I was not really close to the German culture. I didn't know much about the German options or universities in general. And I also didn't know anything about German language. And I was in the process of improving English. So my only option was to look for a master's in English, but also become better at English and start learning German. And so we kind of set this time frame of maybe we will take at least 1 year to make it happen. And we work with that.
As mentioned at the beginning, Anish was able to meet you in Ecuador. He just bought his flight tickets. He met your family. Eventually, you were also able to, visit his family in India. When was that and how was that for you guys?
Yeah, that was also a big step. That happened in 2021. It was also, there was still the pandemic going on. So it was not an easy thing. We had to go and had the quarantine and also do the test, the COVID test. And we couldn't travel that much around India. We stay only in Mumbai. Well, I think something good is that Indian culture and Latin American culture is quite similar in the sense that we have big communities that we care about the community. And we are also cultures that we care about family. So we are very family oriented people. And I think they realize that I have these values on me as well. So as soon as they got to know me a little bit more, they were happy and they keep telling me that they feel that I am not a foreigner, that I am almost like an Indian for them. And now they treat me like a daughter, really. So they have been really, really open and welcoming in their family. And now I feel really like I have a family in India. I have been able to have this close relationship with them as well.
I love that. Thank you so much for sharing this. This is like very interesting as well to know that they were a little bit skeptical in the beginning. And then once they got to know you, they basically just threw it overboard and they were like, yes, that's our daughter, our family member. And would you say, because as you've mentioned, you've prepared yourself, so you're very interested in learning in general about different cultures. When coming to India, when landing in Mumbai, did you have to deal with culture shock or were you able to prepare yourself for anything that could potentially expect you there?
I think one can only prepare, until a certain level because I knew some things. I really read and saw so many videos, but once you are there, then you realize, okay, there are some things that no one can prepare you for. I think that how you welcome these things as well, because I think I also prepare myself in a way that I will say I am going with an open mind to whatever happens once I'm there. I will come in and with curiosity and I will just learn and like accept it because that's my mindset in any different environment. So when I arrived there, in general, I would say I'm lucky that Mumbai is a very developed city. The family of my husband, they are very, I would say like not traditional. They are more open-minded and they are also open to other cultures in general, but still they have their own things. So for instance, for many people, it will be weird to see, I don't know, Indians eating with the hand that they, I don't know, they sit on the ground to sometimes have their meals. They are very superstitious in general. And these are things that just shocked you. Or also, yeah, we had 3 days of celebration with all these ceremonies, tradition. I felt myself as a guest because I didn't understand much of what was happening, but at the same time, I was just enjoying being part of the whole celebration and the rich culture that they have. So it was amazing. It was a wonderful time.
And your family, how did they handle the whole situation of being in India?
Yeah, I definitely have learned from them to be open-minded in general, because they were also from before going to India, they were watching videos, they were educating themselves. They will come with different questions to me like, how do they do this? And what do we need to take? And what do we need to say when we meet a niche parent? Or what do we need to do in this specific situation? And once they were there, they went only with the flow. Like they felt very welcome.